Hello dear students, welcome to the fourth session. In this session, we are going to discuss one of the grammar components, adjectives. Now let's understand what an adjective is. An adjective is a describing word. It describes a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. So you must understand that adjective is a describing word. It describes a noun or a person in a sentence, and it normally indicates quality, size, shape, duration, feelings, numbers, quantity, etc. Here let's look at this example. Radha is a noun here. Noun is a name of a person, place, thing or animal. Here these are the adjectives. These adjectives are describing the noun Radha in the sentence. For example, you can say Radha is a beautiful girl, or you can say Radha is a ugly girl, or you can say Radha is an intelligent girl, or Radha is a short girl, or a charming girl, or Radha is a wonderful girl, or Radha is a pretty girl. So in this way, adjectives are used to describe the noun here in the sentence. So these are the adjectives, these are the describing words, and they are describing the noun Radha. And adjectives usually provide relevant information about the nouns or pronouns they describe. Here you see these adjectives are giving some information about the noun here Radha. They are telling us whether she is beautiful, whether she is intelligent, like that. And in the second sentence, he is an honest, sincere, dangerous or generous man. Here, any of these adjectives can be used with this sentence. And these adjectives or these describing words are describing the pronoun here. Here there is no noun like Radha. They are describing a pronoun. You must know what is a pronoun. A pronoun is a name of a person. Pronouns are the words which are used in place of nouns. He, she, it, they, we, and such words become pronouns. And here, these adjectives are describing the quality of this person or the quality of the pronoun in the sentence. You can use like this. You can use any of these adjectives with this sentence. You can say he is an honest man, or you can say he is a sincere man, or he is a dangerous man, or he is a generous man. In this way, you must understand that adjectives are describing words. They describe a noun or a pronoun in the sentence, and they provide relevant information about nouns or pronouns. And another thing that you should understand is these adjectives normally indicate quality of a noun, quality of a person or thing, and they describe size of a person or thing, and they describe shape, duration, feelings, numbers and quantity, etc. Now let's discuss another example. Here Bangalore is a big city. If we take this example, Bangalore is the noun here, name of the place, and these words are describing the noun in the sentence. So they are describing whether Bangalore is a big city or a beautiful city, green city, dirty or clean city. So you must understand that the adjectives are the describing words. They describe the noun or the pronoun in the sentence. And in this example, this is a narrow or steep road. You must see the words narrow or steep becomes adjectives here because they are describing the noun road, and they are describing the size of the road. And in the next example, it took 10 hours to reach my home. Here 10 hours become adjective because they are indicating the duration of the journey. And in this sentence, the children were happy sad, enthusiastic, gloomy, angry. In this sentence, we should observe these words like happy, sad, enthusiastic, they are indicating the feelings. So, sometimes adjectives indicate the feelings of a noun. Here, children is the noun and they are describing the feeling of the noun. You can use children were happy, you can also use children were sad, you can use children were gloomy, children were angry. Like this, we can make use of any of these adjectives to describe the subject here, to describe the noun. And here in this example, she bought 10 or 20 apples yesterday. Here you must observe 10 or 20 become adjectives. You can use she bought 10 apples or you can use she bought 20 apples. These are adjectives, they are indicating the number. So adjectives also indicate number of a noun. And in the next example, you see, I earn more or less money than he does. Here you can use I earn more money than he does, or you can use I earn less money than he does. Here these words more or less are adjectives because they are indicating the quantity. So you must understand adjectives normally indicate quality of a noun or quality of a person or thing. Here you see these are the adjectives which are indicating the qualities of the noun or a pronoun. And adjectives indicate the size of a person or a thing. Example here, Bangalore is the noun here and big is the adjective which is describing the size of the noun. You can use big or you can use small, you can use a large, okay. Such words indicate the size of the noun. And the words or the describing words narrow or steep are indicating the shape of the noun, road. In the same way, 10 hours is indicating the duration. And the words happy, sad, enthusiastic, these words are indicating feelings. And the words 10, 20, more or less, these words are indicating the number and quantity. So now let's recapitulate this concept. An adjective is a describing word. It describes a noun or a pronoun in the sentence and it normally indicates quality and size, shape, duration and feelings, number or quantity of a noun or a pronoun, and they provide relevant information about nouns or pronouns. Now let's move on to the next slide. There are two types of uses of adjectives and they are attributive use of adjective and predicative use of adjective. Here now let's learn what is attributive use of adjective. What an attributive use of adjective is. An attributive adjective use of adjective is used with the nouns in the sentence. There they describe the noun in the sentence. For example, you see beautiful girl. Here girl is the noun, man is the noun, boy, building, flower, these are nouns. So when an adjective called beautiful or intelligent, clever, big, lovely, such adjectives are used with, when adjective is used with nouns, they are called attributive use of adjective. But in predicative use of adjective, we use adjectives with verb, not with the noun but with the verb, like felt. See, she looks angry. The idea sounds interesting. The food smells great. Here you must observe adjectives are describing the action and not the noun. So verb is an action word. So in predicative use of adjective, adjective is used with a verb and that is known as predicative adjective, predicative use of adjective. Here in attributive use of adjective, the adjective is placed before the noun. Here you see this is the noun. but we have placed the adjective before this word girl. But in predicative use of adjective, an adjective is placed after the noun. Here he is the noun. We have placed the adjective after the noun. So you must understand that attributive use of adjective is used with noun and they are placed before noun. And in predicative use of adjective, we use adjective with the verb, and an adjective is placed after the noun. Some adjectives can be used only attributively or predicatively, and some change their meaning when moved from one position to another. Here you see, if we place an adjective in the sentence, if the position of the adjective in the sentence changes the meaning of that sentence. For example, if we place an adjective called small before the noun farmer, a small farmer means a man who has a small farm. If we place the same adjective after the noun, for example, noun is farmer here, we are placing the adjective after the noun, then the whole meaning of the sentence changes. Then it means he is a small man physically. In the same way, an early train or a late train. Here, if we place the adjective early or late before the noun, that is train, that means that a train scheduled to run early or late. But if we place the same adjective early after the noun train or late after the noun train, then the meaning changes. Then it means the train is before or after the scheduled time. So in this way, the position of the adjective in the sentence changes the meaning of that sentence. Now let's know when we have to use and when there are more adjectives in the sentence. We have to use and with the last, before the last adjective. For example, in a sentence here, a red, white and blue carpet. In this sentence we have used more than 3 adjectives. Red is an adjective, white is an adjective, blue is an adjective. Here you should understand that we have to use the word and before the last adjective in the sentence. So blue is the last adjective. So before that we have placed the word and. In the same way here, there are 3 adjectives in the sentence: cold, wet, windy. So we have placed and, the word and, before this last adjective. So you should understand when there are more than 2 adjectives used in the sentence, the word and should be placed before the last adjective. There are many kinds of adjectives. They are adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective, interrogative adjective, possessive adjective, emphasizing adjective, exclamatory adjective and proper adjective. Now let's learn what is an adjective of quality. What an adjective of quality is. An adjective of quality is an adjective used to talk about the quality of a person or thing. Okay, example: pretty, tall, short, handsome, cold, hot, strong, weak. These words are describing the quality of a person or thing, or quality of the noun. So such words which indicate the quality of a noun or pronoun are called adjective of quality. Here in this example, he is a clever boy. The word clever is describing the boy and it is describing his quality. In the same way, beautiful, honest, wealthy, healthy, black, these words are describing the quality of the person or thing. So the words which indicate the quality of a person or thing is known as adjective of quality. Now, adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity is used to talk about the quantity of things. In the earlier slide, we have seen what an adjective of quality is. But here the words which we will learn what an adjective of quantity is. Here you see the words which indicate the quantity of a thing or quantity of a thing is known as adjective of quantity. Example, you see these words like little, much, not enough, whole, any, some, abundant, numerous, substantial. All these words are indicating the quantity. So the words which indicate the quantity, they are named as adjective of quantity. Examples, you see there is little milk in the can. Little is indicating the quantity. Enough is indicating the quantity. Whole, little, all these things are indicating the quantity of a thing. So we have learnt quality of adjective, adjective of quality and adjective of quantity. Adjective of quality indicates the quality of a thing or person, and adjective of quantity indicates the quantity of things, and these words are called as adjective of quantity. Now let's learn adjective of number. An adjective of number is used to talk about the number of things or persons. They usually answer the question how many, and you say 5, 7, or first, third, few. Okay, how many, no, all, any, some. Such words are called adjective of number. Here example, you see there is no milk in the glass. There was nothing in the no milk at all. So it is indicating number. All the students or 10 students or first in the class or last. These words are indicating the number. Let's learn what a demonstrative adjective is. A demonstrative adjective is an adjective used to point out which person or thing we speak about. Okay, such words indicating or pointing out which person or thing are this, that, these, those, such, etc. So these words are named as demonstrative adjective. If we use these sentences if we use these words in the sentence like give me that blue bottle, here that blue bottle is an adjective. That is an adjective of demonstrative. It is a demonstrative adjective. This becomes the demonstrative adjective, and those becomes the demonstrative adjective. Now let's learn what a distributive adjective is. A distributive adjective is used to refer to each and every person or thing separately, and the words such as each, either, every, neither, none, any, all these words point out each and every person. So in the sentence like every student should follow these rules, here every becomes the adjective because it is indicating the each and every student. In the same way, none, every, each, either, neither, any, all these words are indicating the each and every member of a group or of a person or thing. So such words are called distributive adjective. Now let's learn what an interrogative adjective is. An interrogative adjective is an adjective used to question. Example, the questioning words what, which, who, where, whose, all such words become interrogative adjectives because they are questioning something. Here in the example you see what language do you speak at home. Here what is an adjective, which is an adjective, whose book was that. Here whose an adjective, what is also an adjective. So the words, questioning words like what, which, whose, where, such those words become interrogative adjectives. Next we will learn possessive adjective. Possessive adjective is an adjective used to talk about ownership or possession. Okay, such words which indicate ownership or possession are my, his, her, our, their, etc. So these words indicate the ownership or possession of something. So such words are called possessive adjectives. Here you see my father and our book. This is my book. Here it belongs to me. They show the belongingness. So such words are called possessive adjectives. Next we will learn emphasizing adjective. An emphasizing adjective is used to emphasize. Okay, the definition of emphasize is special and attention put on something to give it importance, give importance to it. Example, we use for emphasizing adjective. Examples are own or very. When we use these sentences, we use these words in the sentences to give special attention to something or to emphasize something, then such words become emphasizing adjective. For example, I saw the accident with my own eyes. I saw it with my own eyes. Or this is the very book I was looking for. Okay, that was the book I was looking for. I am just emphasizing it because I had been looking for that book, okay, for a long time. In the same, mind your own business. Okay, so in the same way, I arranged it with my own efforts. So these are the words in these sentences. They are emphasizing or giving special attention to something. So own and very are the examples for emphasizing adjective. Now let's learn what an exclamatory adjective is. Exclamatory adjectives are used with nouns and they indicate strong emotions. Okay, and here the question word what is used to express the strong emotion. So in exclamatory adjective we use the word what with an exclamatory mark. And here example, see, what a beauty, what an insult, what an idea, what a blessing. So these examples are examples for exclamatory adjective. And here what is used in the sentence with an exclamatory mark. Now next learn what a proper adjective is. This is another kind of adjective. Proper adjective is an adjective derived from a proper name, such as name, proper name. Examples for proper names: names of people, organizations, countries, towns, etc. Here you see Indian. The word Indian is derived from the proper noun India. The same way the word Chinese. The word Chinese is derived from the word or the proper noun China. And in the same way, this word is derived, Italian is derived from the proper noun Italy. Shakespearean, the word is derived from the word proper noun Shakespeare. Here, such words which are derived from the proper nouns like names of the person or names of organizations, countries and towns, such words are called proper adjectives. If you say, I like Bangalorean food, then Bangalorean becomes the proper adjective because the word Bangalorean is derived from the proper noun Bangalore, from the town name or a city name or a country name or a name of the persons. If the word is derived from a name of a person, it also becomes an adjective, proper adjective. So example is Robin is an Indian player, Asian player or Chinese food. Okay, these words Indian, Asian, Chinese, Italian, Shakespearean or Bangalorean, such words become such words are named as proper adjectives. Now let's recapitulate what we have learned so far. We have learned that adjective is a word which describes a noun or pronoun, and it usually indicates the quality, quantity, size, shape, number of a noun or pronoun. And we have learned two types of uses of adjective. One, that is attributive use of adjective and predicative use of adjective. Attributive use of adjective. Adjective is used with the noun and it is placed before the noun. And in predicative use of adjective, an adjective is used with a verb and it is placed after the verb. And the position of the adjective in the sentence changes the meaning of the sentence. If you example, if you place an adjective before the word farmer, then the meaning is a man who has a small farm. If you place the same adjective small after the noun farmer, then it means he is a small man physically. In the same way here, if you place the adjective early before the noun train, it means a train scheduled to run early or late. If you place the same adjective early after the noun train, it means the train before or after the scheduled time. And in the same way, we have learnt adjective of quality. Here, adjective of quality is an adjective which indicates the quality of a noun or pronoun, and adjectives of quantity indicates the quantity of a thing, and adjective of the number also, it indicates the number of a thing. And demonstrative adjectives we have learned distributive adjective, interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, emphasizing adjectives, and exclamatory adjectives and proper adjectives. Thank you.